What up, Posse? Be nice to me, Brandon.
Brandon, be
What?
nice.
Be nice to me.
Why?
Because you can't do that to me.
Ratings. We're all about gasps
You can't
now.
just keep picking
Sensitive.
on Chad.
I know.
Posse.
I didn't even. He just
Especially
came
in front
off
of a guest.
Yeah, whatever.
right in front of Mark
guest?
Hall.
Guest, he's just part of the show.
He's
This is
Mark
my
Hall.
show.
Oh, the Mark Hall show.
Y'all are just
buddy.
here,
Yeah.
whether I'm here or not.
It's all good. Whatever.
Mark Hall's world. What up, Posse? That is Mark. That is
Did you
Mark.
just
I am
see
Chad. That is Brandon. And do you see how I got that all right back on
Thank
track
you.
there?
Not even going to acknowledge that.
Okay, fine. I'm not going to acknowledge you for like 5 seconds. Anyways, what do you want? What were we going to start with? Because he was
Starting
beating
with
me
these
up.
comics that I bought at Comic Book College. Went in there to spend $20 to support a local guy.
And you spent 100.
No, he had 50-cent boxes, so I got all this here for $20.
Oh,
But I mean, some of these are some nice covers.
He's reborn to become Alex Jones, Captain America.
Thanks for all the fish.
you just showed us the commercial.
He's yelling, the frogs are
cut
gay.
the check, Kia.
Yeah, FYI, not sponsors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
non-spawn right here. Hey, Marvel, cut
Not
the
my
check.
carbon footprint. Reborn.
I have all these comics. I bought them again.
Why?
Why?
'Cause
Oh,
I'm
he's choking Hitler out. That's a good one.
fiend. Because I'm a comic book fiend.
The back is good on that one. Not a Kia advertising.
That's kind of cool
It's a wraparound cover.
and creepy at the same
Your
time.
wraparound.
See, look at
There you
that.
go.
Oh,
Look
he's
at
wrapping
Bucky
around
Barnes.
Hitler's throat.
Bucky's like, yeah.
Get him.
Get him.
He
Cap looks mad.
does.
Yeah.
Bucky looks like he's part zombie.
You don't want a pissed off Captain America.
Or a upset Bucky. Because he'll give you that look.
Whatever. What is
Brandon,
this?
quit
This is like a
picking on
limited-
me.
Limited series.
Okay, that's kind of interesting and weird. Mark Hall, what is your take on that?
Batman.
How do you feel about Juicy
Batman.
Fruit? And
Oh, good
stoplights?
call, bro. Go back around that. Flip that around. It's like a weird Batman. I don't like that.
Dude, that's Captain America.
You can get it signed by Jay Lee.
Ask
He's
me
usually
for
there.
one word. So I said
Yeah,
Batman.
Batman.
Yeah.
It's the first word that came to mind.
What's the word that comes to mind right now?
X-Men.
Okay.
It's 2 words.
Brandon.
A letter and a word.
Yeah.
Sabretooth. I always like Sabretooth. I like the
I'm
art on
pro
this
hyphen
one.
word.
The Raging Cajun.
The Raging Cajun. Who's your least favorite X-Men?
My least favorite.
Mine's Cyclops. I hate that guy.
It's Toad.
Toad.
He's not an X-Men, though. He's
Yo.
a brother of the
Yo, number
Brotherhood of the
one
Year.
mutant though is Leech.
People do hate Cyclops.
Yeah, because he's a know-it-all.
Because he's a
He's like,
womanizer.
boo
He's a whiny.
Oh,
He's a
my
womanizing,
girlfriend died. and
whiny-
Phoenix. Yeah.
Morph.
Morph, your favorite?
A lot of
Least
people
or least
hate
favorite, yeah.
Morph.
Jubilee.
Morph looks like the kind
You
of dude
hate
that watches
Jubilee.
you sleep.
I
for no
don't.
reason.
I don't dislike Jubilee. I don't like anything that's made for.
Wow.
Well,
He's
I can't say that
anti-Chinese.
'cause
He's anti-Chinese.
She's Robin.
Yeah.
Firestar was made for TV, and I love Firestar.
Firestar was the bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jubilee became like a household name after the animated series.
I'm gonna have to go with Psylocke. I know that's weird.
Harley Quinn.
DC,
Harley
bro.
Quinn?
Well, no, I'm saying how it's made for
Yeah,
TV.
yeah.
Oh,
You know.
yeah.
Sorry, it's relevant to the conversation.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Totally relevant.
What about
DC.
you, Marks? You can't-
I mean, I guess I don't really like any of the X-Men.
Really?
You don't like
What?
Nightcrawler and Wolverine?
Like, I mean,
Lies.
I've always liked the Avengers more. I'm more of an Avengers guy. There's a few of the X-Men that have been in the Avengers, so I guess like Wolverine and like Hank McCoy I like. But I'm not just like a big X-Men fan.
But he has more Sentinels than Mandroids.
Yeah.
exactly.
I'll testify.
Yeah.
True, I do like the Sentinels.
You're
So there,
confusing
I'm a
me.
Sentinel.
Okay, you
Army
heard it
builder.
here. He's a Sentinel fan.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
You know
really
what?
consider Wolverine an X-Men. I consider him part of Alpha Flight.
Mark
you know-
was the only one rooting for the Sentinels in Days of Future Past.
Do you know? Do you
He's
know
in the
why?
theater going like, yeah.
Do you know why I collect Sentinels? Because
Why?
they also hate the X-Men.
There you go. He's like, put him in a body bag, Johnny.
Oh God. Okay, what else you got?
But
there?
I mean, okay, and then here I have these X-Men comics. This was a good run, the all-new X-Men. They brought
you
the
hate X-Men, yet these are your comics.
These are the X-Men from the past that they brought to the future.
You hate all X-Men.
That looks like a wraparound cover.
Damn, Mark.
Yeah.
Damn you, Mark Hall.
Look at the White Queen in all her glory.
And look at,
You know,
like
That's
you said,
kind of a dope.
Hey, look,
Scott
I'm
Summers,
I'm
a
in the
womanizer.
background.
look at the White Queen.
He's got someone who's a womanizer.
He is.
Oh, yeah.
He is a woman.
Look at Brandon's in the back.
Yep.
Looks more like Saki.
Yeah. You don't want to see him in the
Hey,
background.
50-cent comics at this point in
Gloria.
time. I didn't say that I didn't like good comics for cheap.
What is
It's a mix. It's
amalgam comics. What?
Yeah,
what?
Thor Ryan.
It's DC
It's
and
Thor Ryan.
it's DC and Marvel.
They did a
combined.
Wolverine Batman
Really?
crossover.
Dark
like
Claw.
molded it.
Good
Yeah.
for them. When was this? In the 90s when they were both desperate for money?
I want to
When
say it was
they-
probably the 90s.
When the variant cover boom was huge, like the bubble
1997.
That's why I missed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
They bored me.
Superboy
then.
versus Spider-Man.
The Demon.
Demon. Wasn't he a part of the Defenders, the new Defenders?
No,
he's
he's
a
That's
DC,
Marvel,
bro.
dude.
Yeah, he was part of
Do
the.
you need a
Who's-
comic, bro?
Who's the guy that's
They had a guy in the Defenders. He's the Gargoyle, and surprisingly, he looks a lot like the
that
Demon.
dude, right?
Yeah,
Except the one dude's gray.
so suck it,
And this
Brandon,
guy's
and be
yellow
nice to me.
And
but
has
still,
fish
Gargoyle's bomb.
fins. Yeah. I have that.
Gargoyle's
I have his first I have the Hitman's first appearance, and that was in one of his like bloodlines.
I know not what you talk of, boy.
I
Whatever.
don't know.
Ooh.
That was a good story.
Whoa.
50 cents.
Yeah.
Darkwing Duck.
And I mean, it's in a.
Good God.
What does this look like to you?
Darkwing Duck? Let's get dangerous.
It's okay.
It's Batman.
No, you're confusing me. Hey, it's interesting how only two colors.
It's always Batman.
Tell a
It doesn't
story.
matter what it is. It's always
It's always
Batman.
Batman.
This was sweet. This was a cool pickup.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That's a really good idea.
That's like before the Fantastic Four.
Yup.
Oh
just
yeah, it's
bang
almost
for
like
him.
if it was a prequel.
It's just like a prequel.
Oh man,
Dude, this is a
Nice.
great cover.
I didn't know they
That's
redid
sick. I
the
would have paid
thing.
50 cents for that.
I didn't know they redid the thing. Relaunched it in like the mid 2000s. Wow.
Who's cheating? Oh, there he is. Lockjaw.
Yep. He's a cheater. That's a sweet cover. House M, people were really psyched when I showed this picture. They're like, I love House M.
Yeah, that's like a tie-in though.
And look, it's a variant copy.
Yeah.
Is this Black Widow in the bottom corner?
Yes.
Okay.
No, probably not, because she'd have been too young.
It looks a lot like her.
Maybe it's a Black Widow of some kind.
Yeah, nice.
It is a Hulk thing. It's very weird looking.
It's very hulky.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
50 cents for, I mean, this is a big book.
Yeah, I paid full price for that. I bought it when it
Excuse me.
came out. I should have waited.
Yeah. You paid $10 for this, and I got it for 50 cents.
Yeah.
That's what you get for being mean to me, Brandon.
Another wraparound
Oh,
cover,
geez.
courtesy of Mark Hall. Oh, that's a tight cover.
Yeah, that is nice.
Also known in the record industry as a double gatefold.
We're not in the record
When you
business.
open up a
Chad.
vinyl record.
What's vinyl?
What is this
Isn't that a-
ancient technology?
Isn't that a
you speak
dead
of?
media?
Yes, it is. Right next to my cassette tape.
Wow, Venom.
Venomized.
So now this one's got a little bit of a crease on the front,
Owie.
but it's completely blank.
That's a comic?
The inside cover is blank.
Black Cat.
So I'm gonna get someone to doodle. I'm gonna get someone to doodle on that
Nice.
Yeah, that's a nice cover.
for 50 cents.
That
Boom.
looked like a money. Well, for
Yeah,
50
it's just
cents.
it's like
Here's
it's
your
very
guy.
nice. It's very protected.
That's cool.
Taskmaster, he's in the new Black
and
Widow
Nick
movie.
Fury and the new Nick Fury.
Teaming up.
I remember
Secret
those
Avengers.
Secret Avengers.
Dark Reign, the list. So that I ran across all these, so I just was like, I'm getting all these. I'm gonna quick read
Some
them.
Daredevil.
Oh, that's cool. Huh.
Wow.
That's Ronin, so that's probably Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you, man. So, how much did you spend on all these?
$20.
Wow. That's
Dude.
pretty cool.
This 100-page monster for 50 cents.
Nice. It's like reprints of like nice like of important or bigger stories.
Damn.
Some Secret Invasion stuff.
Oh, they're redoing that cover
When I
of
when I
the
was
Avengers.
a kid,
Nice.
I almost feel like that's too soon for the Secret Invasion to be redone.
I always like collecting the covers with the Avengers and the issues where they were like switching the lineup, because you'd be like, oh, they're changing the lineup. Who's gonna be in the Avengers now? So I had to get this.
You totally ignored what I just said.
I know, I wasn't listening.
Oh, okay. Well,
You should be
So
used to
did
that
they
by
have
now.
like a Raw Avengers and a SmackDown Avengers?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
West
The
Coast
West Coast,
Avengers.
kind of, yeah. Yeah.
The A team and the B team.
Hulk versus Dracula.
No, it
West
was
Coast Avengers?
different. It was no.
Great Lakes
it wasn't.
Avengers?
Well, West Coast Avengers happened because
Double
of the divorce
Trouble.
between Hank Pym and
Didn't you beat her up?
I think he was an alcoholic.
Subscribe to the Minnesota Toy Posse
Don't do
YouTube
that.
channel. Subscribe to the Toy Posse YouTube channel.
And do that.
Wow. The Red Skull tells you.
I have that whole series. It's like
Yeah, you
starts
would.
pretty messed up.
So I was just picking up a lot of number
Let me
ones
see that. I like that Hulk.
and some Ultron. Anytime there's some Ultron action going on, you know that'd be a good issue because he's like a major baddie.
He's probably painted gold on there.
I always loved this cover.
Oh, yeah.
He means business. This
Evil
evil
Reborn.
reborn.
Cool.
Classic.
We all know some of these guys in life. There's your Nick Fury, Mr. Fantastic.
Right?
I'm not wrong.
Love these guys.
The Beast.
I'd love to see a
Is that
TV
Wonder
show.
Man?
Wonder Man and the
Simon.
Beast are best friends in the
Why?
Marvel universe because they were in the Avengers together and they just like Hank McCoy is a
Weren't they
clown.
in X Factor together?
No, because X Factor's all mutants and Simon Williams is not a mutant.
No, I was thinking Beast was human looking back then. So
He was, but him and Iceman are really good buddies.
Buddies, too.
Bobby Drake and Beast are really good friends. But Hank McCoy and Simon Williams are best buds, and they'd like go out on the town and drink and stuff in Avengers comics. It'd be
Oh, nice.
hilarious.
Lord.
That would be fun.
Silly. What's that?
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't like it.
I know you wouldn't. You probably
Why?
like
Because they
he likes
make him,
these.
it's the old Frankenstein style.
No, that's a sweet Hulk.
Yeah, but that's how
Yeah.
he's supposed
Are
to
you
be.
kidding me?
Caps Kooky
Have
Quartet.
you noticed how weird I am about collecting my Hulks?
You're worried about everything in collecting.
What? Be nice. It's true.
I never agreed to this nice thing.
You
So-
never did you?
No, but you have a specific era of Hulk that you like.
There's a specific style
Drawing or whatever.
of
That's an
Hulk.
era because they don't draw them like that anymore.
The John Byrne style is one of my favorites.
I got all this for 20, and then I got all these for 20.
Okay. I don't see them yet. I don't
These
know.
I
I don't
got
believe you until
on
I see
eBay.
them.
Oh.
Oh, eBay.
After getting the Marvel Legends White Rabbit, I had to get her first
Oh,
appearance.
look at you.
Is that Fortnite?
That's Fortnite.
That's Fortnite.
Wow. And Frogman.
This is like an $18 comic, and I got all these comics for $20. I gave the guy a $20 offer. It was sweet.
Nice.
Wow. That's kind of cool.
He's gonna watch this and be like, "Dang."
Good grab there. Ooh, and Thor. So
These-
60 cents. This is probably what, 81?
Probably started the Bronze Age, right?
Or
Okay.
Human Torch, him and Johnny Storm, man.
look, he's got the black costume, so it was after Secret Wars.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did you
So
guys
that
like?
was the 84, right?
83.
This
Kitty
is
Pryde.
sick
Kitty
right
Pryde.
here.
That's like
Cool.
some kind of special.
That's a
issue, right? Or
weird
no?
team up.
Dude,
Yeah.
he teamed up with everybody. It was basically this run of it was all Spider-Man.
That was huge,
Nighthawk.
huge. Nighthawk, that's kind of cool.
I like this one too. This is like the other than the one I
Like
really
Dr.
wanted.
Doom, nice.
This was the thing that really sold me on. I was like, Dr.
Yeah.
Doom and Spidey teaming up. I gotta get that. You know.
Side by side with the Vision and Scarlet Witch.
That's cool. You know, you don't you don't see that stylization anymore. This one specifically. I really like
It's a
that.
25 center.
Nice. So it's like late 70s.
Yeah, totally. They got the punk thing going, and he's the bad
No,
guy.
and this one's a 50 center. Comics though like went up from like 50 to 60 to 70. All of a sudden they're like $4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't.
Like
that was
that.
quick,
You know.
and that was during the X-Men run of the '80s too.
When comics were that price, these guys were big.
Oh God!
The Star Child.
Did he really call him Star Child? Oh jeez.
Dude, for $4.48, and then Mark just saw the one I needed yesterday.
That is
but
terrible.
I did not know it.
The
Today,
demon.
this morning.
Oh, today.
Oh, wow.
I wish you'd have posted that you found those. I would have definitely grabbed it for you.
Yeah, these are horribly awesome.
But when it was just the one, I didn't want it. You know.
Yeah. Even
Gotta have the set.
Here's the thing: out of everything Kiss, if you're gonna buy anything, I would recommend buying Gene Simmons stuff
Yeah.
because he is the one that's the most marketable. The demon
Yeah.
character is the coolest one. I don't know. I
He's
would
probably
bought
got
it.
final say in all of this.
Yes.
Wow. These are kind of crazy looking.
I know.
These
looking
are
at it
cool.
now.
Cool. It's the Destroyer
they made
outfit.
Kiss. They
Look
made
at
Kiss
the
coffins.
fake. Look at the fake
Like-
wear on the sides and everything. I mean, everything is artificial wear, and
It's like vintage looking.
this is really
the Cat
weird.
Man.
I thought you would have had these.
This is really strange.
No.
The Spaceman. Kiss Phantom of the Park. If you probably never saw that.
I did.
Chad did. It's terrible. But I mean, it was cool. Kiss vs. Scooby-Doo. That's a great cartoon.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
never saw that.
You
Didn't
never
they do
saw
the
that?
comic book where it was like ink? They put their blood
I got
in
that
the ink or
comic
whatever?
where they put their blood in the ink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if I ever want to clone Kiss, I can.
We can all clone Kiss
Yeah, we can.
if you as long as you get the cover or the.
So
Is
I
it-
picked
yeah,
this
it's
up.
in the red ink.
Another clearance item. I'm kind of getting Fortnite stuff. They have a purple one of these. I haven't seen that for the clearance price.
Oh, nice.
I actually picked that figure up once on super clearance because it had two left hands.
Oh.
That's
But I
Look
have
at all
so
the
many extra
accessories.
hands,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Huh.
you know.
It's not that same. It's that same figure, but not all parted out like that. It's not the
No, I
Omega
know
level,
they have
you
a
know?
different
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
It's the other one that I have, but I thought it was kind of cool.
Is that a
Left hand.
collectible, like highly sought after?
I don't think so. I just bought it because it's like I've been collecting the Fortnite stuff. Didn't want to pay $30 when I saw it,
Yeah.
so I never bought it for that. But then I was like,
Yeah.
oh, $14, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
You have to understand, all the kids right now that would want these Fortnites are young, so they get them and then they get bored with them and they end up in the garbage or donated to thrift stores and whatnot. But when they're our age,
10 years from now, all of a
Those are
sudden, if
gonna
I
be-
open that, have that on the table at a swap, it'll
Yeah.
be like nice.
oh, I didn't know they made those. Or I remember when I had that as a kid, you know?
Do you think we'll be talking about Fortnite 2 years from now?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know. It's been around for a while.
Fortnite's a
around.
machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna keep people interested. It's not like Candy Crush.
No, they have like new seasons and they add stuff to the game, so
It's
then they'll have
actually
new
a fun
characters.
game. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You played it?
Yeah,
you know
Like,
what?
you build
I
structures
have children,
and stuff.
of course I
It's
play.
kids
Yeah.
play, yeah.
I have teenagers.
That's
So-
all they want to do. And
Brandon and I did an old swap for this, a Switch. I gave him a Doom, and he
Yeah.
found me a Vulture.
That's cool.
got myself a Shang-Chi too.
That's kind of dope.
Quick kick.
Yeah.
This is like pretty much the best.
I'm gonna custom him
Vulture
into a
that
master
they've
of kung fu.
released.
Or the,
And then
from,
here's I had all these on a
the
previous
DC universe, the
episode, but I
Karate
didn't
Kid.
have this one. It's the only one I didn't have.
Yeah. So now you have the Demi-Goblin.
Yep.
I don't really care for the video game Spideys.
Yeah, me neither. I just like this
If
because
you
it's such a Silver Age.
If you
Money grab.
switch the
Yeah.
heads up on the Silver Age figures, they're not bad.
Looks like a cash.
Look at that's a cool.
And then speaking of the Vulture, though,
Oh,
the
that Legend
Morbius,
series.
the Morbius trailer.
Yeah,
At
that
the end of it,
had
he's
the
like, "Hey."
Vulture in it. Yeah, that was cool.
Well, are they gonna start trying to do like?
The
They
Sinister
said
Six.
but then they talked about like a Spider-Verse move, like a live action movie.
They should.
You gotta keep Spider-Ham in it. Though.
This is the flavor of the week right now that everybody's
Flavor
been
of
putting
the
down.
month, the next month.
Because everybody's going to want 3 of her. It's one of the Stepford cuckoos.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to want 5 to 7 of her.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, there's 5 originally, right?
It's a wall. I think there was 7, I thought.
Depends. On the Gifted, there was
Excuse me.
5. I don't know about in the comics.
Oh, okay.
Walgreens exclusive. I went to 13 Walgreens. I found these at the 12th one on Sunday.
Nice.
Gone everywhere because everybody's buying 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Lucky enough to find 2. Still want to get 1 more. I would love to have 5, I suppose.
I just want the 3. Because there's only 3
I'd be
of them
cool with
left.
3.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah,
Get what
so
you-
folks
take
are
what you
looking
can
for
get.
her.
And they have
If you can
Cerebro
find
helmet.
her if you can find her, it'd be worth buying, and you could probably make some trades. Or she's going for like 50 online, and she's at the store last week.
Why not, right? And if you still can't find them 2 months from now, Mark will have them.
I will. I'll have at least these 2.
All of them.
I got these. These are
I saw these before.
the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast.
Look at
Not
you.
a sponsor.
Yeah, not a sponsor, but they're doing a line of figures. It looks kind of like Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, but they have the luchador masks on. But limited, so I got number 115 out of 500. And,
That's really cool.
They sold out in under like 30 minutes.
Wow.
They really
they're
got
gonna come out
around
with
the
2 more sets.
WWE.
The old
they
Remco
don't care. Yeah.
style.
They successfully got around all of the copywriting and merchandising
Nah,
of the
the
WWE.
WWE just said that you just can't
Use
outright say it's you.
You can't
Like,
use their likeness. That's why they've got the lucha masks on.
What'd you
Yeah.
pay for that?
Yeah, what did you pay for that?
I can't remember. I think it was like
Well,
$30.
done.
Maybe? But they're gonna have 2. They're gonna have 2 more sets come out, and I'm gonna grab those too.
$30
they're
for
gonna
something that limited. It's
Yeah, and
pretty cool.
the other ones are gonna be one of 250. They're only doing 250 of each. The next 2 sets. So
Oh yeah!
got this Macho Man from the Royal Rumble.
Mean
This
Gene,
is one of
get
the most
your
sought.
cute ball head out of the way.
This is the one most sought after out of the line.
rises to the top.
So I think it was only 1 per case because people were just like, "Oh, here's the rest of them." I grabbed Macho, and it was the only one. So.
I saw The Rock and Lita.
Yeah, and Bobby Lashley. People
I
just
didn't
want
see the
Bobby
Macho
Lashley
Man.
for the ECW belt, but The Rock has a good sculpt to it, and people want to get the Lita because you can put it with Edge. It's during that time when they were dating and
Comes with the
together,
light.
So
Prop.
yeah, and the scepter breaks apart, so you can hit the Ultimate Warrior over the head with it.
Did he
Wow.
lose?
Do you
That's what he
have
did.
the Ultimate Warrior?
Did he lose
Yeah.
his edge or something?
Huh?
Dad joke.
Oh my
Bad dad joke.
I'm not even registering dad jokes.
Bad
Can't even
dad
deal with
joke.
that right
And I'm
now.
so glad he said
And you
it.
got these little dudes.
Yeah, I'm just starting to get in the Japanese wrestling figures, so I need to do research on what these were, or which wrestlers they are. But they, one of the Posse member was selling them. Got a good deal on
That
them.
really looks like the.
I don't know if it's a Noki, but
Yeah, it looks
does look
him.
like a Noki.
but they
But that does too, kind
but
of.
it took forever.
No,
Like
that
they
doesn't.
shipped it. They shipped it, and it was supposed to be there on the 11th, but the mailman delivered them to the wrong building.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh.
So I finally got them today.
So these Japanese wrestlers are
Yeah.
made in China?
Oh yeah,
What was the name
why
of
not
that?
outsource, right?
What was the name of the wrestling organization?
I don't know. They have a bunch, but
The one
they're-
that
the
Inoki-
biggest ones
Oh.
is All Japan Pro Wrestling and then New Japan Pro Wrestling. So I
Okay.
think Inoki was All Japan.
Well, he's
They
going to
always-
have to order you a new one since he just
No.
busted it.
They come on
Did-
and off.
did
The
he?
arms, the
Do you
forearms.
know what
come on and off.
these remind me of? The Marvel.
Yeah, I was all
remember
excited
when I was
that he was
buying all
breaking
those
his
Marvel
toy.
little Builda statue
Oh,
dudes?
yeah.
And they came in the sweet little
Yeah.
Marvel crates. Yeah, those are cool. These are alright, I guess.
When is the next swap?
February 16th,
How many tables?
70.
What time?
9 a.m. to
Till-
3 p.m.
And that's on a Sunday?
Free admission.
It's free to get in.
Bloomington Knights of Columbus, American Boulevard,
Also known as.
Bloomington Event Center. And it is free to get in. You'll be there.
Mark or Valet Park.
Am
though.
I gonna be there?
Valet Park for $5.
You're gonna valet parking.
He'll make. I was like, oh, I mean, I'd be a bunch of money.
And there's a lot of parking at that place.
Across the street, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
across the street, across American Boulevard. There's like overflow parking.
I still think we were talking about this earlier. I still think you should do a pre-swap event, like the Saturday.
The night before, or
Like
something.
literally go to a movie theater, meet up, and then do the pre-swap event, and then
Most
you know.
everybody's still getting
Packing
Just
the
saying.
cars, getting ready.
at the
Yeah.
last
it'd be
minute.
Right.
fun.
I know.
But
I'll
I mean,
pack up and go to the casino.
we
See,
need
like
Yeah.
we
Let's
do
do it
the
at the casino.
barbecue event in the summer, but we do need to like a meetup or something. Like everybody should just come and meet us at Teppanyaki Grill some night after this.
True.
event.
Yeah. Right.
You know, like, hey, you guys, we always go to get Teppanyaki Grill on Thursday. You guys could come and meet us sometime.
Yeah.
Or,
True.
Can you imagine if we did a yard con again? what it would look like.
Oh my goodness, it'd have to be a whole block.
I mean, we had a Biffy.
Could do it in the
last
park
one.
across the
Yeah.
street.
Yeah.
And that was good.
I
That
could do
was
would
it-
need like 4 Biffies,
Yeah.
I think,
I
if
could
we
do
did
it in
one.
Perkins parking lot since
Could.
you and Brandon shut the Perkins down over here on Franklin.
Me and Bob Durant did that. February 16th, the post Valentine's Day swap. So when you get that present from that sweetheart and you don't like it, bring it to the event and sell it.
You're not going to like it because
Flip
it's going to
it.
be a pop.
Or
My girlfriend from Canada sent it to me.
or bring your new girlfriend to the show because you
Oh,
wouldn't have
yeah.
to really
You could
worry
end up-
about anyone stealing her from you.
Yeah. You end up getting married though, too.
You could get married.
True. All right. Peace out, Poppy.
Peace out, everybody.
See ya.